Is it recording?
What kind of education do you think would fit your life best? Do you feel that going to a public university would suit you, or a private specialty university? This is a big question lots of students have to answer going into college. Then after you answer that question, you have to decide how you're going to pay for it. It's kind of like when you go to a store and you find that one item you really love, but then find the price tag and it's a little too high. You have to find out and weigh the benefits of how you're going to pay for it. This is what college students have to do nowadays. They have to weigh their benefits and do everything through. Being a student about to head off to a private Christian university, I faced the challenge of deciding on how I would take on this challenge myself. The purpose of my speech is to persuade parents into helping pay for a college education. I believe the benefits of the education will allow me to have a higher earning potential, easier access into graduate school, and also to have less stress on myself or another student and the amount of years of debt they will build up. In today's economy, it is very important to make higher earnings to keep your family in a financially stable environment. At a private university such as Mississippi College, it will cost you around $21,000 a year to go, while on the other hand, a state school will cost about $7,500 on average. This includes room, board, tuition, and such forth. As you can tell, this isn't such a big difference, but over the amount of years of going to undergrad and then on to graduate school, this amount builds up to a high sum at the very end. Having parents assist you in your financial process will allow you to put more funds into your daily account and have less debt at the end. In today's economy, the cost of living increases daily. To be able to support yourself, to provide for your family, and to repay your student loans you may have applied for, you will need to have a solid position that provides benefits. The benefits including retirement plan and your insurance, health, and such forth. A lot of private universities hold the title of having a very strong graduate program. In this case, Mississippi College has the only physician assistance program in the state of Mississippi. Stated by Mississippi College, so much of our future is determined by anxious factors such as the national economics, interest research studies, and current events. There will always be a good health service led by knowledgeable individuals, educated to make good decisions. Saying this with going to a private college, say Mississippi College, they have a 90% success rate into getting to a graduate program on their first try. This is one of the highest ones in the state of Mississippi. So parents help in funding this education will put you on to a further track of getting everything you need. Mississippi College is the oldest industry, highest leading learning in the state of Mississippi. They have 80 areas of study and 14 graduate programs. This isn't very much considering state school about how much they have. But the programs they do have and attend, they're very specialized and very looked up to in prestigious degrees. The more parents are financially involved, accounts to less stress on the student after attending a private college for 6 or more years. A private university, like I said, is normally a more prestigious degree. A student will have to spend much more time in the library studying and doing everything they need to get all their classwork done. This takes time away from where some students would take the time to get a job and try to lessen their student loans. But trying to build their GPA as high as they can, this takes in a big factor into their life because they're not able to get a job. They're not able to put those benefits. Is why parents should also help keep it on. By having time to study in your initial 4 years of your degree, the student will be able to maintain a higher GPA. And the higher GPA they have and going into graduate program, they will receive a bigger scholarship. The more scholarship they have, the less their parents or if they are on their own have to pay for it. And also, another scholarship that could be racked on top of that other one with your GPA is a graduate assistant program. This is also a very looked upon degree, a very looked upon scholarship to have. This pays a good majority of your school. You're basically working for the school, so and you now have the job and doing all you can. Being a student that's about to head off to a private university, I feel like I've covered all the bases of what you need to do, why parents need to help pay for a student audience. At this time, I'm hoping I have effectively told you why parents should help pay for and reduce the price tag of a college education. In the end, parents want success for their child. So contributing financially into their future is to push their child a little bit further and have a successful life.